Hello and welcome traders at this new Bitcoin technical analysis video. This is the first video of 2025. First of all, I would like to wish all of you the year 2025 will be better than 2024 and all your trading and life goals will be reached. Also in today's video, we will be going over technical analysis on high time frames. So you can see how Bitcoin closed the year, what we can expect. And I will be starting video also with the macro analysis for Bitcoin. We have a couple fundamentals which will be affecting Bitcoin price action very soon. And also I will be telling you more global outlook for the 2025 when Trump is going to be taking office. So this is the plan for today's video. It's going to be pretty long. I might do more of topics as well into it. If I do some off topic, I will be marking it with the new segment under the video, so you will find the timestamp. Also, I was on holiday. I was announcing in the group I'll be taking a holiday since 19th of December. Same our other teacher Bram. It was well needed. You as a trader, you need to take some tactical breaks. You can't just trade forever, like 1 year, without any pause, without any holidays. December and start of the January are usually very slow because most of the market participants are going on holidays. So the volume and volatility is leaving with them to the holiday. So it's good time to spend time with family and friends. I really had a good time. I was mainly, we were in the snowy mountains. I was eating some nice good food, some wine, playing some games, watching movies, catching up to series. It was absolutely amazing. It recharged me so much. I already made you some beautiful big posts yesterday for our Discord. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to trade with big focus in 2025. Also, very briefly, plans for 2025. So, of course, we will be expanding the group. I will be opening a swing trading section soon, in about 1 or 2 weeks, because a lot of people don't have time for scalping, and even day trading is pretty demanding. So, if you want to do more, if you don't have much time and you are more focused on swing trading, then this is section which is going to be for you. So that's the first plan. We will be also implementing options into the trading, and we will be also doing more day trades, a bit less scalping. Scalping is still going to be done mainly in a New York session where we have highest volume and volatility. And also we will be bringing a lot more statistics into our trading. We will be back testing a lot of things we use, and not just that, because statistics is additional confidence for you what to expect. I will be actually starting video with statistic, because every time I'm sharing you something which happened in the past from seasonality and statistic, it's only good things. I don't share with you low probability things. Only something which is happening more than 50% of time, ideally 60 or 70 or even more. So that's what we'll be starting with. So let's enjoy this 2025 journey, and I can guarantee you it's gonna be volatile year, and very likely volatile 4 years. We remember when Trump was at charge in previous term, he was causing massive volatility. Depending how he woke up and what news he pushed to the market, then market was some segments of the market were very volatile. Here, I do not doubt he's gonna be making crypto volatile as well. So okay, so we have a lot to go over. We can start with the seasonality. On 30th of December, so one day before year was ending, I was making you a very nice post what Bitcoin you loves to do during January. This is what I'm talking about when we talk about statistics. It's not just backtesting, but it's just pure seasonality. Let me turn on, so we will highlight only January month on the chart, and let me show you what we are doing past few Januaries. Okay, so we can actually go from the past into the present. we can go from we don't have to go over all of the years. Actually, I'm liking the closer years to Bitcoin current price, the better, because that's where more institutional capital, is engaging with the market. So for example, we are in this is the 2020. This is before Corona drop. We can actually go even here. Yeah, why not? So we can start in the where my Babid is starting. What Bitcoin loves to do in January, the first part of the January, not only Bitcoin but also crypto overall, we like to see market moving to the upside. Look at that. First 10 days there was move to the upside and then pullback. You can see it's pretty small on the chart, but in percentual terms it was pretty high, over 10%. Look what we did 2020. Yeah, so January starting, immediate push to the upside, pretty significant push to the upside, actually even spreading into February. So another positive month right away as we opened. Yes, let's go for another month. This is now 2021. Look at that. So new year is opening, immediate push to the upside first here, then very large pullback, and then another push to the upside. So overall positive month. Yes, but you see also gave up a lot of the gains. That's what you also need to monitor. So again, first half of the January very positive. Now we are in heavy bear market. On bear markets, the capital is flowing out of markets. Yes, so you see you've got some new year inflows, but they quickly turn into more sell-off, and you see we already established a very heavy downtrend. So market tried pushing with some new year inflows, but in the end failed. Let's go more into the closer. Now it's 2023. This was, by the way, a very special situation. So you are in the this is the full force of bear market. You are totally at lows, but you see what is happening. The new year started and we are seeing a massive push to the upside. Why actually January is causing such a big upsides for Bitcoin, and not just for Bitcoin, for more assets? Think about it from a global perspective. So when the year is ending, we often see profit taking, especially if you have bull markets. Yes, now portfolio managers and other big entities, they are closing positions. So when the new year starts, they can show new clients their very positive results. So they need to show them data. They need to show them how they're performing. And once new year starts, they have a lot of capital left from the if they are many of these institutions are very profitable, so they have capital on the sidelines. So when the new month starts, they start to buy. They even rebuy older position they closed, so their books are looking better and they can engage with the market. So new year in even new year is just a massive opportunity for Bitcoin. For example, you see bear markets, bull markets, it just loves it. It loves to pump first half of the January or even whole month. And during bull market is not a surprise because you have so much capital waiting on the sidelines to join the party. Sometimes it's legal reasons. They just cannot open new positions until new year starts. 2023, not an exception. It was not exception. Let's go further. Look at that. Again, very similar scenarios we've seen in previous years. So first, we are seeing more new month inflows, then big pullback, but overall inflows started winning. But from second half of the month, we started to see moving to the moves to the downside. So do you know why we actually move to the downside oftentimes in January in second half? So it's caused by tax in US. I mean, US is still very impactful on crypto, but as the global market cap is growing, yes, it will be impactful, but not as in the past. But it's still pretty impactful because US economy and crypto exposure in US is just huge compared to other countries. So this is, this is usually tax-related closing. People are booking for profits, and we can see what happened actually in just few days ago. Look at that. Yes. So immediately from first new year, we are pushing to the upside. By the way, at the end of the year, you usually have large open option expiries on Bitcoin, say, and they also are creating pressure or buying pressure or selling pressure. And when they expire, they let Bitcoin market makers, they let Bitcoin float more freely. So that's another thing. So when I was aware of the January statistics, I was telling in our group, I'm looking for long before New Year starts, and I will be keeping the long into the after New Year, so it's gonna become swing trade. So our traders got pretty good guidance on this trade. I can now turn off the January, as we explained why it's so important. Now I just want to show you this holiday trade, and we can talk about it just a little, and then we will continue in the macro analysis. So you can see I was engaging with the market at really good lows. Very nice support in this area. 92 to 90k is getting defended. We'll be going over all my folders, so you will see why it was so strong here. But you see how I was playing that. Yes, this started as a immediate entry was scalp, then it became day trade, and after day trade and signs of strength, it became swing trade. Where it actually becomes swing trade for me was when we move beyond this high, because we totally changed market structure and we started going to the upper regions of this local range. So you can see I was also adding on the pullbacks. Each time we've got nice pullback, I was adding, which also widened my stop loss a bit, but leverage, I was not going into full size, so leverage was still great. There was one more add for me here, and another, if market would be doing same symmetry, so I was also looking like this push. In case we would do swing failure pattern here, you would be looking for another add here. Yes, you are just grinding and rising with the market structure to the upside. So that was the plan, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. It didn't happen. I already had so much exposure. It's just perfectly fine. So this was nice swing trade. I'm still holding part of the position. You can see take profit 2 was done here, and take profit 3 was just above these highs. You can see market was ranging for a long time, for 3 weeks, and we knew we've got a lot of liquidity above these highs. So I was targeting these highs to be taken, liquidity to be taken. And if I don't see swing failure pattern, yes, if I see market pushing here and is not doing this, then I'm postponing the take profit 3 and just watching for market. What's gonna happen next. So that was really great. Sometimes you can rob yourself from profits. Don't do that. Wait for the market reaction. Wait for some signs of weakness. You can close position a bit later, but it's just more safer for you. Yeah? And because this was time to be greedy. You see that massive push. We went over the liquidity now. Look at that. Yeah, that's why you see impulsive price action here. All those positions rebuying back, but I'll be showing you that a bit later. So I just wanted to show you this holiday trade. Yes, exposure is still running. If I see, actually I don't want to see this local range to be lost, because then it is very likely we will feel the inefficiency here. So once we start accepting here, I might take profit 3 from this trade, especially if we start closing below this high. Is going to be potentially returning back into this range, so we need to be careful. And yes, I will be monitoring that. Now let me show you a pretty deep post I was making in our macro section. That's the thing in our Discord. I don't think you get such a service in other parts of Discord world, because we not only trade, but also I'm giving you my insights from macro. You can stop this video if you want and read this fully. But overall, what this segment is about, what's gonna affect Bitcoin in the very near future, is what is Trump gonna do with Bitcoin. You know, the post-Trump, so we go to the 1 hour chart, like here. This was immense pump on a Bitcoin. This was from 67,000 to 108,000, and this whole move up here, yes, this was thanks to the Trump winning. Do you know why Bitcoin is rising so aggressively to the upside on Trump winning? Because he promised us, not me, but he promised you as electorate to include Bitcoin and to make it a strategic Bitcoin reserve, same like gold. So Bitcoin, I think, is carrying decent premium in the price because some market participants are betting is gonna happen. I personally think there is 10 to 20% premium on Bitcoin for that, what Trump said, like for this initiative to have strategic asset as a Bitcoin. Yes, edit. We have 3 scenarios currently which will be affecting what Trump does. So make sure to watch Trump. Me personally, I will be using my Twitter, and also I'm watching, I'm listening to Financial Juice. I'm keeping a track of the news events. Sometimes they report on the Trump remarks here as well. So I will be watching what is Trump gonna say about Bitcoin. We have 3 scenarios. First scenario is very simple. If Trump's he can actually back off from the plan, and he can say Bitcoin will not be included for strategic asset program, and they can still be friendly, like whole administrative can be friendly to Bitcoin. It will just not include this. It will not include Bitcoin into the balance sheet of the Fed and like this. This is possible. Trump is, he's cheeky. Sometimes he tries to please all people who are voting for him, but maybe it's not gonna happen. If that happens, if he back offs from that plan, as I say, there is pretty big premium on Bitcoin because of this. So we can actually go for much deeper pullback. We can go, like I would expect Bitcoin to go to the lows of the range, retest 85,000. This is going to be important area. I will be showing you technical analysis why it's important for me. You will be doing decisions here, but if you lose this area, then I will be expecting Bitcoin doing deep pullback, and it's gonna very likely retest the 2024 high from March because of what Trump said. Yes. Yeah, so this pump was thanks to the news event I'm explaining. So that's one of the scenarios. If they back off completely, I like long term. I think Trump administrative is good for crypto. After such pullback, yes, we can start grinding up. There is still big demand from sailor, from people, from institutions, other countries. So I can't rate how big are the odds for this scenario, but I'm aware if that happens, I will be ready. Just read this article as well, so you know in case I miss something. Then we have second scenario. Second scenario is when Trump announces we will get Bitcoin reserves program, but they will not be actively buying Bitcoin on market. They will only use Bitcoin which they seized from illegal activities, and if they seize any Bitcoin in the future, they will just add it to that program, to the treasury. So that's a compromise scenario. I will be expecting sell-off on such news, not so abrupt as on complete cancellation of that, but yes, definitely some sell-off, and yeah, we will see how deep. Maybe this scenario could be the most probable, because if you start buying, you have global reserve currency, the dollar, yeah, and you start buying, they want to buy 1 million of Bitcoins, and they want to spend, like with current price, it's gonna cost them over $100 billion. So yeah, I'm not sure if they will do that, because from monetary policy, this is a sign of weakness. Bitcoin is not gold. Yes, people want to believe it's gold, but it's not. Yes, it's not. It has own risks. So yeah, I'm not sure if he will go for that. Maybe they will find some compromise. I think his advisory team very likely shows him what's the correct course, because he wanted to win the elections, and politicians, they will say anything to win the elections. So I'll be aware of that scenario. So it's gonna be a local to medium time frame bearish if that happens, but long term again bullish. And then we have the third scenario, which is still probably the most probable, and he will confirm, like he can confirm Bitcoin, like everything what he said before election. So they will try to buy 1 million of Bitcoin into the reserve assets, and they will implement the program. And then we will need, if that happens, we will need for Congress approval So Republicans, they have like they won in the elections, but not all fractions of Republicans are on the same page. So if Trump confirms, you still need confirmation in the voting institutions in US. So I'll be watching for that. But if he confirms, I expect the immediate move to the upside is very likely. We can actually revisit the all-time high. Maybe we do swing value pattern, reject, then market waits for more clarity for some voting. But yes, it's gonna be immediately pushing Bitcoin to the upside. Now, if that happens, you can also expect, like if everything is confirmed and it's gonna be the law, market itself is going to front run the US government buying Bitcoins. So before US government actually starts buying, it's gonna be much more expensive for them to buy Bitcoin. Same like with ETF. We knew ETFs are coming unofficially for few months, and you see what was happening here, yeah? Look at that. We go here, yes, here. So in these regions, well, we were getting information ETFs are coming, and look how Bitcoin like pumped before ETFs were launched. From 30k we went to 48,000. So move of 58%. Yes, so very crazy move. Then ETF were launched, big pullback. So yes, market is front running machine. We get the front runs all the time. And the Bitcoin is the most scarce, the most hard asset in the world. So, and you will have US government competing with other sovereign nation states wanting Bitcoin as well. So yeah, in that case, we will need to rework how we actually trade Bitcoin, because I expect we will get like perpetual bit. So you will have many positive days, and you will be trading. It's very similar when Saylor was buying Bitcoin, and we can actually know the time, like the special dates when he was buying, and on what exchanges there are some indications. So you can see how it's look like when institution or some big entities buying Bitcoin. For example, he was buying in this region. Look at that. So yes, you are trying to range. It is still uptrend, very shallow pullbacks, and a lot of limit orders. Every seller getting absorbed, and you can actually get that if Trump approves. You can get such price action for weeks or months. And in such occasion, Bitcoin, yes, it can be still volatile, but it usually holds first the intraday support. You also need to realize, if this program is included, Bitcoin can easily reach 150,000, even 200,000 and more. Because it's gonna be disrupting gold. Maybe we will see. Maybe they will sell some gold for Bitcoin. Like I can't predict this how it ends, but we will be watching that carefully. I think Bitcoin is aiming this cycle to reach 25% market cap of gold. Like that's, I think that's target for a lot of people with big money. Yes, so watch for that as well. Also, no matter how many buyers you have in the market, governments, everybody, if we get recession, if we get financial crisis, if we get black swan events which are sending equities down, yes, so 1 hour time frame here. So yeah, if you get such events, I don't think Bitcoin will be immune to that. Bitcoin and crypto is gonna be always sold first. Is very risky price category. So when capital is leaving, when people are getting into dollars and into treasuries and yields, then Bitcoin will have pullbacks. So we need to be aware of that. So that's going to be main. Look at that. So when it was August, yeah, here in August, Bitcoin had a crazy crash, yeah, from 70,000 to 50,000, 30% pullback, okay? And you see the equities were also in heavy decline, like whole world was declining. Do you see Bitcoin here as a safe haven? No. It was sold same way as equities, same way as most assets in the world, even gold. So don't be like, yes, Bitcoin can be very strong, but don't be surprised. Is going to be affected by global macro. If we get crisis, Bitcoin will crash and you will have a chance to buy it cheap again. So these are the scenarios we will be watching. And one more thing about Trump. So he tends, like based on the history, he tends to stimulate the economy first year when he's in the power. Because in 1 year, like in 2026, there will be new elections, I think, for Congress. And we are not sure how this ends, yes, if maybe Democrats will stay in power a bit longer. So I think Trump, when he takes the office, he's going to be super aggressive in all of his policies, and he will try to implement them first year. And we will see what's going to happen, like if he puts a lot of tariffs on other countries or not. But generally, he should lower taxes, like first months of his ruling should be very bullish for equities and Bitcoin. Yes, he will try to stimulate the economy. So we will be watching for that. But later on, he can actually cause the crash. For example, 2018, yeah, we had bear market, and he was ruling. He was at power back then. So yeah, but I don't want to do like crazy predictions for 2025 because this is ever changing. Yeah, like even my video, like I'm publishing it today, it can be obsolete in a few days or even a few weeks. Because that's what you need to do. Like you don't do static future telling, but you are constantly adapting to new market data which are coming to you. Yes. No, right. So we've got some nice talk about macro, about seasonality. I think now we should dive into high time frame analysis for Bitcoin and see what we can expect next. I'll be also showing you more all-time high targets. As Bitcoin was pushing over a new all-time high, creating new all-time highs, multiple of my extensions were giving you very decent pullbacks. We were also getting into swing shorts even in such push to the upside. So yes, my extensions and targets are really strong. This is only thing probably market has when it's pushing all-time highs. Symmetry and extensions and other tools from order like on-chain. Yes. Okay, so let's start with the analysis. With the technical analysis, we will be going over my folders. So this is how it's currently look like, and I can also show you this because I was doing this new year charting. I just want to show you, like you can even pause the video. I'll be showing you segments, how everything what I was posting yesterday actually played out to what I said. Yeah. So I was starting, and this is still valid. So for me, this is the most important critical market structure on this. We are now in how long? So we are in from November until today. So we are in almost, it's going to be now 2 months plus. We are ranging on Bitcoin. It's not a surprise. 100,000 region is like we knew it's gonna be big distributions here. We are actually witnessing a lot of distribution from miners. Look at that. Yes. So miners, they tend to distribute into these big pushes, same like here. Now miners were selling, but they did already all of, like not all, but a lot of selling was done already from miners, so they book their profits. This market structure, this one, is super important for us because when we are pushing into the 100,000, this was the first time we've got very serious pullback of 9%, okay? And because we've got more shallow pullbacks here, yeah? So this was first serious rejection. Is also 100,000 psychological barrier, yeah? You can see this area was acting as strong support when you reclaim this, and also a strong rejection area. Even from 19th of December, when we are in the Christmas mode, we've got 1, 2, 3 times. Yeah, like this rejection was the smallest one. This was textbook, by the way, consolidation under resistance, and then you shoot up, boom. And I told our traders, and of course I told that myself, when we reach this area, we will expect the accelerated move to the upside, because from price action perspective and volume, there was not much resistance here. It was one-way traffic sell-off, so it's easy to move over such region. So this is critical. If you want to see more upside on Bitcoin, you want to stay above this. So in case we go for deeper pullback, you want to now create ideally local range here and continue to the upside. If, like, for example, I'm already short from top, I was taking short during Asia. I explained exactly why. I'll be showing you that at the end of the video, what was the reasoning. In case Bitcoin goes for pullback, goes over over this area and starts retesting and rejecting, then it's going to be sign of weakness, and for me it's going to be sign we go for much deeper pullback. Very likely we'll do pullback of the whole impulse here. One thing you need to notice without anything is this box. This box here was done on low volume and low volatility, because as I said, a lot of market participants went on holidays. So what market does, and I told the traders, is very likely it's going to grab liquidity both directions out of this box and then decides where we go. We already took liquidity out of this, like the most aggressive stop losses and over leveraged traders were already taken out yesterday. Look at that. Exactly to the dollar. Once you run 100% of the immediate liquidity, you are getting into range. That's the power of the trading different. Yes. That's how we use it, because we know once we run the node, you will run out of the fuel, because that's why the move was so abrupt to the upside, because when people were short, when they are closing, they need to rebuy positions back. So shorts covering was rebuying positions here. And you also had open interest increase here. So not only that, you actually, market was so strong, you got new positions, new longs buying into this liquidity node and breakout of the range. It was expected. By the way, this is the scenario, for example, like people ask me, like, I can, I know this is like just for our group, this post, but I was doing like psychology post, like a very deep post. I was making it over 1 hour. I was just summarizing what people, like what were the most common problems from psychology and money management in our group. And one of the big problems was, like, for some people, they don't respect stop loss. Imagine, by the way, like just an example, you are shorting here, you are taking short here, you don't see high was taken out, so these are two equal highs, very big structure. You are shorting here and you see market starts pushing to the upside. It's failing to do swing failure pattern, so you are not doing this. And you are short and you are not closing the position. Man, if you do something like that and only from limited data you are seeing, this is massive mistake. And you literally cannot ignore your stop loss, because it's very likely market will go against you and it's going to harm you. Why? Just from price action principles, yes, you are ranging for 3 weeks here and you are creating a lot of liquidity above these highs. So a lot of ranging, even here. And what's gonna market do? Do you think it's gonna do swing failure pattern? Sure, it's possible, but it's more likely we can actually harm people first and grab the liquidity, destroy them. And now we will see what's gonna happen next. Yes, if we start doing this, then you go for other side of the liquidity. But you need to be careful, and that was only one example how. So people tend to ignore stop loss because they are literally clueless, like they cannot analyze market context. They don't see, they don't have good system. They cannot analyze the order flow tools. You become better with managing your trades the better trader you are. It's simple fact. Okay, let's return back to market structure. So this is the important area for me. We will see what we do on retest. Yes, on if you want to see like signs of strength, you want to hold this because people who were longing here for swing positions, if they see this area is getting lost, they will be booking profits. They will be also fueling move to the downside. Look, by the way, how textbook we were reclaiming the key market structures. Yeah, look at those. Yes, these were created when we are pushing impulse after the Trump and market started stabilizing and creating local range. All these rejections, these initial rejections when market was distributing, selling, then provided you big support zone of big pullbacks. That's how you correctly plot market structure areas. Yes. And now as we were pushing to the upside, they were from resistance, they were becoming the support. Classic. You also can, by the way, you have also like that's why also react exactly here. You've got multiple highs close together here, so it's like another market structure, more local, which I don't have on marked, but I'm seeing that directly. Now let's open the value areas and AMT. You know, AMT is final boss. When you are in trades, it's gonna make you patient to reach your targets. Sometimes people are struggling to set realistic goals. Well, actually, auction market theory helps with that a lot. So we are on 1 hour time frame. So in past 3 weeks, we were in this 3 weeks range. It was beautiful. We were playing the rotation of this range. You can see even here we were seeing some taking profit because you were on top of the range. Yes, but it was pretty bullish consolidation, as you see, very shallow pullbacks. Market was preparing to look for these highs. Yes. Now you were seeing some signs of weakness. So first we've got this was take profit 2 on my swing long. It was mechanical, so it means I don't care what's pretty much order flow here. But when I was longing here, when I was showing you the trade, my target 2 was VAH. No matter what, I'm taking money off the table here at the VAH. Very, very simple. Plus you can be in head short. I think I was also in the head short here. What was your key sign of strength? And like we will see, push to the upside was, of course, move outside of the 3 weeks value area. Yes, where we are building some beautiful volume. Push to the upside, and you see what we did. Yes, we are now retesting. And it was like 3 retests. So that's very strong retest. A lot of absorptions here at 3 weeks VAH. Market unable to go down even single dollar below. Sign of strength, and market starts pushing. What's going to be next target once market starts pushing? Your next target is going to be this high here, where you watch if you do swing failure pattern or not. If not, that's green light for you to hold your longs from longer. You are getting more greedy, and now you are entering into another range. And this was the express rotation of the 2-day range. Look at that. So you push, immediate acceptance into the val, no reaction from point of control. I told our traders this point of control is weak because we didn't have trap traders in there, and there was just large sell-off without much consolidation. So very weak range. It was asking and begging for this express rotation of the range to the VAH. Yes. So, and do you see now why we started ranging here? Because you can view market as a game. And one of the main quests is always when you rotate and complete the range rotations. Once you do that, is additional confluence for you to seek pause in the market. So market is ranging more. You also get opportunities for some shorts as well. Yes, you know it's pretty likely we will get some local range at least. Yes. So yeah, beautiful reaction. This is caused. It doesn't have to be caused by immediate shorts, because when we check open interest, do you see like open interest increasing? No, it's going sideways, but it actually started declining here. So what is it telling you? It's telling you a very simple fact. People who were longing past few days, this was another target for them, and they are taking profit. So this current pullback is more based on profit taking. Yes, from this today VAH. So yeah. So beautiful. And again, if you start pushing above this VAH, what is going to be your next target? You have AMT limbo here, not much volume done here, and you will be immediately targeting retests of this val. If you accept, you will open road for new rotation of this range. Once you complete the range, you will have some very likely day trade short, which can become swing trade short. I think I already have the trade area there. Of course I have here, yes. So I'll be, yes, so you see the market is very simple with AMT. This is the folder where we have the local AMT. So local AMT ranges from 1 day up to 1 month. And then we also need to have a look on AMT, which is range from medium to high time frames. And there is even more clarity for you. Because when you were, playing around here and bottoming out, this was ultimately 2 ranges you were watching for for new longs here in these lows. You've got 2 pulls here, so I can show you why. We can hide this one. So this is the main pull. This is the main pull simply because I'm measuring volume and price action since we pushed to the upside after Trump rally, and we started more consolidating. It was still uptrend, but I need to see this pull fully. This is main pull, and then you have supportive secondary pull, which should be, this one is more textbook because your starting pulling point is coming from here. So you are measuring like exactly where market got pullback. Yes, that's where you are measuring this range. Yes, like this. So both pulls are correct, and you should watch both of them, because you see, for example, market front run the 2-month val of this main range, but secondary pull was giving us multiple trades, and also we lost it here into 91,500s. But that's what you want to see once you lose such a key val. First, the initial push is changing market structure, taking out this high, and you want to see pullback holding into the val. So market is telling you, all right, I'm back in the range, I don't want to lose it again, push. This was also area for secondary entry. So this pull is also important. Yeah, its market is showing you, it's watching it. Now to the upside, it was also more clear. So you pushed away from 3 weeks range, and you also pushed beyond 2-month VAR region. So in order to stay max bullish, you want to see trading above these VARs. You want to see them getting defended. You don't want to see pullback, retest, and then continuation down. Then it's gonna be like my short here. We'll start earning a lot of money, and it's gonna be green light for me. And it's also like make me patient to stay in that short when I see such a thing. Then I can aim for the POCs, for the high volume nodes, and I will observe what we do here. Do we do bullish retest, or we lost it and then we go for this whole structure for the liquidity? So that's going to be interesting. And I also, by the way, marked this was symmetrical move to the upside out of these 2 ranges. I mark it as a green box. If market in the future loses 90k region, this is going to be symmetry. Yes, symmetry expectations to the downside, like this, easy, because you've got a big delta volume. A lot of market participants are still trapped here. If you go here, that's the region where they'll be getting destroyed and they will puke. Yeah. All right, so if you, by the way, lose the VAX, then you've got the 2-month high volume node here. So if you want to see, like if you want to keep strong, healthy uptrend here on pullbacks, you want to see new range forming here, consolidation, and then move to the upside. Simple. Lose this high volume node and you get green light for the downside. That's how my mind operates. It's like mathematics and equations. You get green lights, red lights. You trade what is in front of you level by level, and there's no problem. Some events are making you more patient in your positions. You can even add to them, and some makes you more defensive. You are closing positions when you see that. Anchor VWAPs. So the anchor VWAPs were very simple here. For long time I'm telling our traders to watch these bands here. These are Trump rally bands. These anchor VWAPs are measuring the latest impulse from 67,000, and you can see the market is still very bullish because it's defending all these lines. We started here, defense. Now another defense, push to the upside. So if you are a swing trader, this is the areas where you look for to build the swings. Yeah, they trades and then they become swings. Yet again defended. This time we've got the first retest of these anchor VWAPs as well. All of them, like many of them after the push are naked. So after you retest the naked, like these are already washed, these anchor VWAPs. It's a bit harder to get immediate strong reaction with tight stop loss, right? You see pretty choppy. You view it as a region, but this anchor VWAP was never retested for the past few weeks, for the past few months actually. Look where it's starting. It's starting from this low, yeah, from this low, and now we've got the retest. So this region got defended. If you want to see a Bitcoin doing much deeper pullback, for me it's very simple. Lose this box, and we actually open road for deeper pullbacks for this region here, where we have a lot of liquidity and there is potential to create a larger range out of 85,000. But this box is gonna be crucial for the future. And also more locally, look what was Bitcoin doing for you. First, you've got the downtrend anchor VWAP. Yes, your market was trying to, it was not so precise, you see. So we were trying to spend some time, but market was unable to spend a decent amount of time. There was no clear reclaim. It was pretty choppy here and other rejections, but we actually got positive reclaim. So first time we've got anchor VWAP of the downtrend reclaim to the upside. Yeah, so this is now reclaim, signs of strength for you. And also you must watch, like you push to new all-time highs with strong impulse and you then give up all the gains. These people who are longing in this up move, we need to watch their anchor VWAP. If we manage to reclaim this anchor VWAP, because if we do, it's gonna alleviate pressure from the market. A lot of people will be, they are getting untrapped from their positions. Yes, so this was also a positive sign, and you see what market did. So first we've got the reaction. By the way, look at that. Yeah, so you can actually view this. So that's like in the past I was very rigid. I was watching anchor VWAPs to the dollar, but I don't think that's a good approach. Bitcoin inner volatility is very high, so I like to watch zones. Yeah, in this case, so you are watching people who in the impulse and also downtrend anchor VWAP, and for you is giving you the box. Like it doesn't mean like you short like crazy here, everywhere. No, but you know you are in the area. You are in the box of resistance from anchor VWAPs like this, and you will be using local order flow, and you look for entries here. You don't look to buy. Yes, it's too already high. You look for shorts until this box holds. Now we've got, this was even better reaction. Yes, precise. And there was also range in the box, so you've got some opportunities. You know there is at least range like possible, same like here. But you know, in the end, you've got a reclaim. So first you've got this reclaim, and then you pushed over the key resistance anchor VWAP from trap traders, and you do reclaim and you hold it. So now you open road for much larger push. All these posts I was making for our group. Yes, so you see signs of strength. This is, by the way, what we did exactly so far. This green, how this market structure is and explanation for the anchor VWAPs. I'm just showing you everything with more commentary. So let's go to other folders. Local order blocks. This is strong order block to watch above us. Yes, and we have multiple order blocks below. Not much to add there. This is the pool you were watching for, and we are still watching, by the way, to the upside. That's why you also see a bit of pullback here. These extension targets were getting born from this. Look at that. So you are taking liquidity from the lows, push, change of structure, pullback, and you already, like, from these 3 points, you are getting one-to-one extension targets. This initial move to the upside, you look like, as market is pushing, you look this first initial move to repeat, and that's what we did. Repeat, pullback, very shallow, more pushes to the upside, and again, look at that, we kissed it, and again we are starting shallow pullback. Yes, so this is like symmetry principles incorporated into your trades. So additional confluence for me was as well this extension target, and if we start pushing over this, then we have another target, 107,000. So that's one symmetry pull. And what else we got here? 4-hour time frame. This is big one. Yeah. This is more like medium to high time frame. You start when you pushed here, high, new low made here, and you are getting target. This was front run, so this happens sometimes. Look, let's have a look on balance zones. Oh yeah. Look at that beauty. This was so market was giving us some nice pivots to pull balance zones, but in the end we've got volatile push to the upside, volatile push to the downside, high volatility event giving us really good anchor points. Out of this we were ranging for some time, and now you see what happened after breaching this high. 125 was taken. You've got exact liquidity here. If you don't have access to liquidity tools, you will always use 125 outside of the range, and you will watch it. So nice push. This is still a good pull for me. If we go beyond this high, I will have 1.5 extension target waiting. And if we go for lower liquidity, taking out this low as well without swing failure pattern, that I know based on symmetry since past 5 weeks, 86,759 is gonna be target. Local fibs we watch. That's why we are also getting small pullback here, medium time frame Fibonacci, but there is not as much resistances here, so yeah, it's not so strong so far. If Bitcoin decides to go for deeper pullbacks, again, we have a lot of confluence here at 88 to 87. A lot of institutional inefficiencies are waiting to be filled here. Weekly, monthly, and quarterly naked VWAP closes are here. Really crazy target. Very likely you see some nice push once it's closed. These are daily, weekly, and monthly on our charts. Monthly we don't need. So you pretty much, if you are focusing on trading these naked closes, you are watching this area, and you are watching this area for best reward ratio trades. Beautiful, simple and easy. Here are the naked pokes. I told our traders this naked poke will be weak, and no reaction, deleted. But the rest of the naked pokes are pretty decent. Especially this area, it's pretty much packed with naked pokes. One thing you need to realize: every level we've created from this box, from this holiday box, is weaker than usual. It's not like weekend quality, but it's still like weaker quality than ordinary trading day, because the volumes and volatility, it was very low here. So these levels are not as strong. We can slice over them, yeah, and just head for the liquidity. Be aware of that. And extensions. So before we started to go into holiday, I was sharing with our group. Let me show you one day daily time frame. Here is the post, by the way. Beauty of Discord is keeping you, like, you cannot lie on Discord because everything is recorded. And here was my initial idea. Yeah, so you see 107,400 very big target hit. We were watching if we get a very nice pullback once it was hit. Why? It's simple. You know, when you are creating all-time high pressure, you don't have as many levels to work with. So people tend to go for Elliott waves, which I don't like because you have a lot of subjective interpretation. But the extensions are very clear, and for me it was very evident market is watching this pull. So you see market actually like same push as we did from November 2022 until 14th of March 2024. Look at that velocity, by the way. So this took a lot more time, and this was super aggressive push, but same extension targets. And you can see I was estimating pullback once we reach this to be down to 94,500, but we went lower. But it's okay. $2,000 lower is fine. Sometimes it happens. And do you see the anchor? Hope you see the anchor points. I can turn off this. How did I actually get it? So you are doing, your anchor points were here, and then 49,000 pullback, yes. And then you measure this for 1-to-1 extension. Let me check what else we've got here, so we can see. So this is also important extension I'm watching, because it's coming from our, like, we were here since 4th of March until November actually. So yeah, multi-month range, and you want to watch those. Usually it's pretty like a textbook, so you often do 1-to-1. So you push here and then you start forming new range. If market is very bullish, it's gonna hold midline. Yeah, so it's not gonna rotate fully. You hold midline, then push for new all-time highs. Now the symmetry of this is not just a sec. Okay. So the symmetry of this is now not as exact as we do on Bitcoin. It's like more in the middle. So we are we are hovering around 1-to-1 extension target, but it's in between 0.5s. So it's very interesting. By the way, you can see this pull is correct. Market was paying attention to it, and when we hit 1-to-1 extension, this was confluence for us when we are shorting here. Yes, and you've got 8% pullback of the 1-to-1 extension just on profit taking. So market is definitely watching this pull, and I'm still keeping it on my chart because I'll be watching more targets. Yes, these two as well. What else we've got here? 1-day time frame. This is big pull. Oh yeah. This is extension targets. Look at that. So this is coming from bull market, the previous bull market range, main low, main high. And you can see we are actually front running 109,000. But you know, in grand scheme of things, and in such volatility and such time frame, it's not even front run. Like, you can, if that happens on a 5-minute time frame, it's like, you know, $200 to $300, like, is nothing. So you see this pullback also. Like, people front run this, but they very likely place a lot of limit orders in front of this extension. This is like huge. Like, I was showing you already like big extension, but this one is massive. Then we have this one. This one is measuring like proper high, proper low. We actually hit 0.75 here precisely, I think. Let me check. Was that a front run or not? Because I'm already seeing symmetry even before the lines. Let's see. Oh, it should be negative. Little front run. That is okay. Little front run, and if we continue pushing for new all-time highs, then you will watch 122,000. It's gonna repeat this whole symmetry to the upside like that, and then this is big target. Yeah, so remember, we might see another deeper pullback from here. That's how it works. One more pull. All right, so this is even a huge pull. This one is measuring corona lows, 2021 highs. Look, and now you literally, like, yes, you can trade levels from here, but you need to view every single line from such pull. You need to view as an area. So we are now hovering around 0.5 extension of this move. This is including, yeah, you can see this is including fully the push in the previous bull market. So this pull is giving us more big targets. You can watch also 0.75. You've got another big extension, 134,000. So if Bitcoin is about to repeat similar returns as in 2021, then you will be looking for this final extension of this pull. Yeah, so you can watch that as well. It's very crucial for you to have this, like, such folder in case Bitcoin has extremely volatile moves to the upside. So in one folder you have all key pulls, because I pull them from multiple folders. So everything is, now I deleted the folder. You see, sometimes it happens. Not this time. I actually accidentally deleted my VA local folder with, I don't know, with maybe 300 pulls at least, 1000 levels. It's okay, happens. So what else we can check? I'm just looking what is useful for high time frames. Yes, CME gap, far away. Extensions, we went over them. Market structure, long terms, we look at that. We are so far away from big market structures. In the future, I expect very nice reactions from all of them. Extensions, we done. By the way, you can go here, you can go to Bitcoin. We can go to Bitcoin index. We go to we can go to 12 month first. This can be smaller. So for macro time frame, for the yearly time frame, it's very simple. You want to stay trading about 93,466, which is new year open. If you lose this, we will open road for much deeper pullbacks. In the future, when we get bear market, I'm not sure, because bear market pullback will come like depth, like how deep pullback we get in bear market is gonna come from how much we push. But for example, if bear market would be starting right now, yes, and I would be watching just the yearly time frame, then we know we have fair value gap here. So you can actually move until 45,000 to ride fully this candle body, and then you will be retesting this area, which should be ultimate support for big bear market pullback on this time frame. So we'll watch this as an area. You should, like, it's not financial advice, but I will have some black swan event bits below 50k. of course, scatter down to 40k. Maybe we will not see that during our push, but yes, you better be prepared. So for now, market is looking very, very strong. It's gonna look much stronger when we start pushing above this all-time high. By the way, you can notice very simple thing. Bitcoin loves since 2018, when institutions start to like sniffing around Bitcoin. Bitcoin loves to do three candle formations on high time frames, which means you push, you get pullback candle, like pullback gear, and then you go 1, 2, 3 candles, and then you are getting pullback, and again we are in this formation 1, 2. So if we repeat similar symmetry, is pretty likely this year is gonna be this cycle is very different, so I don't want to do any definitive predictions, but if we repeat previous symmetry, we might see like this candle, like next year maybe the pullback for the Bitcoin, like deeper pullback, same like in these candle formations. By the way, it was happening here as well, so you see just on smaller volatility, 1, 2, 3, and then pullback. So be aware of that, be aware of this time frame. You don't have to be, it's crazy, right? We are zoomed in on 1 minute time frame or 5 minutes, but also this time frame exists, and some entities are watching this, so be aware of that. And while I'm also reminding you, you don't want to lose yearly open. We can go to 1 month time frame and to see what happened in situations like that. So you are getting yearly open here and strong push to the upside on monthly candle. You lost it very briefly, but then started pushing. You've got the pullback first, and then you've got the reclaim, and then you started pushing. So very nice. This was again another yearly open. You see, you started losing it, and you've got pretty deep pullback. This was over 12%. So yeah, yearly open is not good because the yearly candle starts looking bearish. I mean, not bearish, it's negative, it's just red. And that's affecting sentiment in the market, so that's how it works. This was interesting, by the way. You then reclaimed, you were trying to stay above, but in the end, boom, bear market. Another yearly open here, and again bullish open like we are having right now. Market immediately pushed, never looked back. Same thing here. Yeah, this was more choppy. We went up and down. For now, it's looking decent. Okay, let's return back to charts. Oh yeah, I just want to show you the anchor view up. Let's go. One thing we'll be adding to our trading. One thing we'll be adding into our trading system is gonna be, so we already use for a few years anchor view ups, but I will be adding the deviations out of it. Really excellent tool for swing traders. I will be doing standalone video for the group on this topic, so I don't want to go into much detail, but overall this is massive, like super good guidance for you during trending markets. You see, most of the time we are spending time inside standard deviation 1 bands. Yes, this is like same like range. Yes, so this is VAH, VAL, and most of the volume is built inside here. So absolutely great tool. One small tip I can give you right now is when you are watching, because I will be watching only yearly VWAP and deviations out of it, you need to let market to gather volume for first few weeks or even months, especially like you see here. Yeah, so you need to let it work, and then once you start collecting volume and we are getting widening, then it start to act better. There are some rules you can follow here, but you just need to let this volume collection to play out. Currently on 50-minute time frame, Bitcoin is looking very strong out of this, even though when we need to let market gather the volume, but so far you are pushing Yes, you are running the bands. You are trading above standard deviation 1, which is showing you the trend is very strong, and in the strongest trends you actually ride the standard deviation 2 band as well, and you are spending most of the time in it. So yeah, so far it's looking really good from the new year open. 1 week time frame, macro range, but yeah, macro range is far away. Everything from here already played out. 1 hour time frame. So yeah, we went over some higher time frame views. I would like to show you now the trade charts. I mean trade area charts, so you see where I'm looking for some nice trades and what's the reasoning behind. So you see I'm already short. I was posting that short in the group. I can show you the reasoning. Reasoning was very, very simple over here. So we've got, need to go back into clean chart, 1 minute time frame. So oh yeah, pretty small volatility, like volatility starts to dry out. By the way, the overall move, so now you'll discuss a bit yesterday and today, and then I'll be showing you trade areas of interest for me. You can see yesterday I was explaining you why I was expecting push to the upside. Open interest was increasing, so that's fantastic. But you can also see on small time frames the overall structure of the market is pretty bad. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 to 3 lows here. This is super weak structure. Equal lows close together, liquidity there, not decisive price action. And also same thing here, equal highs here, not lows. So highs, equal highs. I told our traders I will be looking for new trade if we approach into the highs and we replace the weak highs and structure with strong high. And that's what you've got. So we've got the swing failure pattern. So even without any knowledge, you are seeing that swing failure pattern that return back into the local range. That's what you want to see. You are also watching the range here. Yes, like this. So visually, you're getting that swing failure pattern, and you are also starting to move back into the range. Look at that, accepted into the range, rejection from VAH. What you will be targeting? We know the answer. We answered 1000 times of this. Val, you will be targeting Val and point of control for another take profit, or even visual market structures on this range. It's up to you. And now, so this was playing out, and these were the confluences I can show you already. We've got the relative volume spike here. After many candles with low volume, now these big traders finally filled some positions up there. People got stopped out. And you also see the break to the upside was very weak. Why? Because the open interest was not increasing into the highs, it was actually decreasing. It's telling you shorts are getting stopped out, liquidated, and also longs, like many longs were placed in this area, they are taking profit into the high. Yes, they're using forced liquidity to exit their own positions. So overall, very weak attempt for the breakout. It was swing failure pattern. And all these confluences played out together, but you also see you've got the pretty, like order books are still defending 100, 1000. So you focus on trading this range. It's still more of a scalp for you, even though you are sitting in a trade for a long time, for a few hours already. But it's still, like multiple things needs to happen so it becomes swing trade. One of the things would be core 30 minute time frame. How you really get day trade. Yes, so if you are short from here, I already had take profit one here for 50%. It's very simple. You want to lose this low, no swing failure pattern, and look at that. Look at this volume profile. Very limited support here. And then you can start pushing to the downside properly. Fill the single prints, maybe find new support here at previous day val. So yeah, then it's gonna become for me the true day trade. I can long most of the day, I can hold most of the day, It depends also on the order books. Order books deleted some walls. Spot markets, yeah, it's okay. Still pretty decent pressure. Now for the Bitcoin, the higher you go, now the more stiff resistance you'll be facing, especially from here. So look at that, so much selling pressure in spot. A lot of pressure. So this is already short for me, but it's not the strongest area. For me, the best area we can get for shorts is still above us. We will see if we reach it. If not, I will have positions from here. From scalp is going to become day trade. Sometimes it's like that. You can't avoid that. But this is the swing short area where I will be expecting market should place lower high, not making new all-time highs. We also trapped a lot of longs into these areas. We have a lot of strong levels here as well. Multiple naked point of controls, strong order block, high volume node, 3-day point of control, naked weekly. So this is like very large area, but multiple trades should be given from here. Then you watch for swing failure pattern. If you don't get it, then this is the strongest portion, by the way, of the resistance. Starting from 106,000 up to 107,000, I would say. A lot of people bought the highs here at all-time highs and got trapped. So a reaction, at least for scalp and day trade, is expected. So be aware of that. Massive alerts need to be done there. To the downside, well, we already discussed what I want to see for my short here. Some signs of weakness. Acceptance first below these two VAHs from high time frame and then into the more local range. Then I will be even maybe adding to short as well. To the downside, I don't have any trade area here, but this is the strongest part. Look at that, it's like packed with levels. This is the area I can literally add here area. But it's not gonna be marked as strong or something because this was done over the weekend, like Christmas period of time. But this is the area where I'll be looking. If we get deeper pullback, like very deep pullback, new swing, day trade longs from here. So we will watch that. And if we go for much deeper pullbacks, then of course look at that. So 91,000. This is still weekend liquidity. There will be massive weekend liquidity below. We can verify on Tradingdifferent. Let's go. Look at that, yeah, crazy. Yeah, and not like this is for tight swing failure pattern. This first batch down to 90,800s and then major liquidity node. And this is, if you get here, you will make a lot of people spooked, scared. So it can be the best opportunity to build another huge longs. But you know, this is only when Bitcoin decides to punish all the low volume weekend pumps. We have FOMC coming tomorrow and some news events. So yeah, we will see market volatility. You can bet. So be aware of this liquidity. And I already, once the liquidity is taken, I have some nice trade area here. I'm gonna make it a bit wider now. The trade areas we can adjust also based on the liquidity. This is ending, it's so wide, 90,000 to 88k. Wow, that's like crazy wide. So it's matching, yeah, to here, yeah. My trade area is here, is counting. We will not grab full liquidity nodes, but we will see. Then I have multiple two trade areas from these regions. Why there? I can show you on clean chart. It's gonna be a lot easier for us. Higher time frame. This range can be deleted. For me, it's very simple because also I consider this structure here unfinished because you are pushing to the upside. Look at that structure. Yes, we are making higher highs, higher lows. Top for now is temporary top, new all-time high, massive 15% pullback. We will see if we do. By the way, some people love these formations, but you know, I don't think like that, but still like head and shoulders, but yeah, it's okay. And if we start pushing down, you see market can actually, this is fractal situation. When you push down, you start destroying all the liquidity below this series of higher lows, yes. when you go into the trade areas and you start creating expanded range, you only expand like you build a lot of volumes in these corners, but you also need to build some new volume here and then do this. Yes, and it's gonna be perfect. So of course I have trade areas here. I will be watching, because pushing here is gonna stop out a lot of people. One thing I will be aware of course, when you see like structure like this, if you don't hold in these areas and liquidity, do you see, well, we don't have much support. Yeah, you can see that on volume profile. So let's go from here like this, just volume, just clarity and volume, and look at that. This is the literally last area you want market to hold and to be still bullish and to create new range. Lose this and you know what's gonna happen. Not much support. This is like low volume nodes, single prints in there, minor supports here in these areas. But yeah, you will expect deeper pullbacks. If you are in short from here, or new shorts you will be building, if you fail in these areas, then we can add to our short as well and ride the move down. It will depend on the order books as well anyway. So this was a bit of technical analysis. Maybe we can finish the video with TRDR, order books, and overall. Let me show you Okitoki by the way as well. So I'm like preparing you for the whole week. So we can see a lot of spot pressure by the way, still. Liquidity we mapped. When we go to 50-minute time frame, we will very likely see also the all-time high liquidity. Look, it's pretty tight, as we haven't spent much time there. So I'll be watching that for tight swing failure pattern up to this. And we know what is below us, huge liquidity. Okitoki, we can map and just want to check where we have the strong resistances, nodes. In the future, you need to have massive alerts at 111,000. Huge resistance. 110,000, like each 1,000. 105,000 also getting strongly defended. And then you also have some perpetuals defending 100. Yeah. And what's the buying nodes below us? We need to go really far away to start to see like big supports. We've got some here, but they are like scattered. 90k defended pretty strongly. 88,000 as well. Now we can go to Tradingdifferent, and then I'm gonna seal the video and I will go sleep soon. Okay, so let's start. One thing which is interesting, order books are still neutral to slightly negative. It's not like massive pressure. It's telling you, even as market is pushing, the new buy limit orders are chasing the price. So yeah, we don't get as much advantage from order books, but we've got some selling pressure bands here at the highs as well. Also, the blue bands played out. It's not a surprise for us. We know how big win rates there is for this. So when I was building 92,000 long, I know I've got order books. Every single exchange in the world was bullish, and I got them on my side. Aggregated delta, let's see. Where the hell is, okay. Wait, okay. Last time, so this is the symmetry, by the way. Today push was beautiful symmetry. when we went into these lows, we've got 1.75 aggregated negative delta here. So push to the upside is actually beautiful symmetry of these shorts into the lows, and they got destroyed here in this move. And again, do you see the number 1.75 exact symmetry? This is a crazy template. It's just showing you how much fuel is in the system. It's helping you to nail that final take profit. Yes, when you truly destroy people. So that was lovely. And in case we continue higher, we will be looking for higher thresholds to be hit from all those people who were shorting here with massive negative delta. There is even so much selling pressure here, we can actually go into all-time highs, so be careful. We will be trading the zone I was showing you, but still, we know how much big shorts are here placed. So, and in that case, we can push and we will be watching for new threshold to like 2-3 billion. Further liquidations. Oh yeah, liquidations. They've got a nice spike. That was beautiful. You were punishing a lot of people. Oftentimes you've got them at the exact highs and lows. This time they were destroyed earlier because it's also, yeah, you see here at the lows, very close to the lows, and now max pain point reach for the market. Just interesting situation. You can see Coinbase was trying to lead the market to the upside. Yeah, the blue line. How much they bought? Okay, they bought some serious money. 3,000 bitcoins bought on Coinbase and other exchanges as well. But you see who is trying to spoil the party. Binance and OKEx, they are trending down like full holiday since 19. Seems a lot of people are just booking profits on crypto because of tax related reasons. Like, no surprise. There is nice liquidity there to accommodate such trades. But you see, Binance is not aboard the train. But yeah, the other exchanges in Coinbase, they leave the market. But the Coinbase still selling. Like if Coinbase would be buying, I think we would have even larger moves to the upside when all exchanges are aligned. Crazy. Aggregated volume is still pretty high. Locally, you have the increase. Market is already trying to hunt down that increase. Yes, already hunted a good portion of this. And you still have, like, if Bitcoin goes for deeper pullbacks, I think it's gonna be hunting down. Longs build up from here. You can see clearly what was market doing. Very big longs here. So if you manage to, this is not much support here, so if you manage to go here, it's very likely you also do this. You do this and then push, and you destroy these people who are longing here. But it's gonna, just watch open interest. Sometimes they puke earlier, sometimes they are getting destroyed later. But watch this. It's gonna be crucial for you. This is largest open interest increase in like whole holiday and New Year season. Yeah, here. Funding rates still pretty low. Very healthy market. Not much leverage in the system from funding rate perspective. One thing I want to show you, and then is going to be it. 15-minute time frame. I can show you a screenshot. It's much better because I cannot write into screenshots. CVD. This was, by the way, Bitcoin was still at 99,488. I was telling our traders, I'm seeing, like, since holidays, I'm seeing very large bull CVD playing out. You can see Bitcoin is ranging for past 3-4 weeks, I would say 3 weeks, but Delta was trending down, perpetuals markets and also spot markets, but we only did minor low here. So do you see, once you start pushing, like once you start doing this, just from all of shorts piling into the lows, you have fuel. When they will be rebuying positions, you've got the fuel, yeah, to push. I was also giving target to be reached on Delta here. Let's see if we reached after the push. 50-minute time frame, I think it was reached. No, it was not reached. Okay, let me check what was the time frame. 50-minute time frame, and I was watching this node after yes, 20. Yeah, nowhere near, but still you've got some pushes and you've got some rebuying of the positions. The assumption of the upside move was correct. That's what matters here. Okay, traders, so it was a long video. Multiple topics were discussed. I hope you found them useful. If you do, please give the video a like, so I know you want to see more videos and public education like that. Thank you for watching, and if you want to join us and learn trading with us, don't hesitate and just come. Thank you for watching, traders, and have a nice day.